Hi guys! I want to show you some more e.l.f. stuff today that I got. And I already did an e.l.f. haul, so this is kind of a mini haul, so to speak, because they had another sale that I couldn't resist, and I kind of got mostly gifts, but I did get a couple of things for myself. So first I'm going to start off with the Eyelash Curler, which isn't the Studio line, and the rest of the stuff is going to be Studio. And the only reason I want to show this, I'm not sure if I showed in my other haul, this is just their dollar line regular eyelash curler, and it has the kind of spring that springs it open. But I wanted to talk about it some more because I've been really loving it. And this part right here, you can see I'm taking it out, this little black rubbery thing, they do give you an extra of it too, by the way. This is what made it wonderful for me, because it's kind of a soft, springy, like cushiony rubber, and when you press it, it kind of goes into the rubber, and the rubber kind of provides some cushion, so to speak. And my other eyelash curler it has like a hard plastic, so I feel like I'm gonna sever my eyelashes off, whereas this, I really like that this is kind of smushy. I feel like it's safer. So I really have been loving it, and it works really wonderful. I've been loving this, so just wanted to tell you about that quickly. So moving right on into the brushes, I've showed you the blush brush before, but I wanted to show you the new brush I got, which is the Complexion Brush in comparison. It's much bigger, so if you want a bigger blush brush, this will work. I've been using it for bronzer, and again, very soft. These are all soft, and none of these have shed for me. And I don't think they really smell like anything. Maybe some kind of like synthetic smell, but very, very faint. I can't really detect it. Then we have the Small Precision and Small Smudge Brush. You can see that there. Small Smudge Brush is smaller than the Small Precision Brush. And they're both very, very tiny. I've been using this one, which is why it's kind of dirty, for spot concealing. You could use it for probably some like eye precision work, maybe even like an eyeliner brush. So, but these are both so similar. One is just a smidge smaller. I would probably recommend getting one or the other, unless that minute difference in size is really going to matter to you, then by all means get both. But they're very soft again, and I really, really like them both, but I'm probably going to just use the tiniest one for concealer, and then maybe have this slightly bigger one in case I do want something precise. I don't want to, my concealer one's probably going to be dirty, so. And last brush, Contouring Brush. I thought it was called Dome Brush on their website, but I could be wrong. So here it is from the top there. It's got that circular metal part there. And very soft. This is a good crease brush, which I think was what it's meant to be. And a little stiffer on the bristles here, so that's good. Provides some stiffness. So overall, a nice brush. I haven't used it yet. I have so many crease brushes, but I don't see why this wouldn't work just as well as any of them, unless you're looking for, you know, bigger or smaller. But if this is the kind of size that you're looking for, and again, this is what it looks like by your eye, so that's the kind of size that you're looking for. This is a good brush. Next, I have Under Eye Concealer and Highlighter in Glow Fair. And Glow is the white part, and Fair is the concealer. Let me do kind of a quick swatch for you here. And I'm wearing this concealer today underneath my eyes. And I am wearing both of these shades. So the white part kind of like goes clear. Sorry, I like smudged it into everything, but it just is like a shimmery white, and then the concealer part, see, it just blended right into my hand there. So it matches me pretty good in terms of color, but the white does have some sparkle, so I don't know, it depends on whether you like sparkle or not. Sometimes it's nice for kind of diffusing the light away from your under eyes. I'm wearing it today, so I didn't find it too sparkly for me, and actually when I put the concealer over it, I feel like most of the sparkles kind of went away anyways. And this has kind of like a rubbery coating on it, this packaging, and I think that's kind of neat. Just on a side note there, I found that this concealer didn't really work for me as well as my mineral concealers that I've been using, which are powder, but it did work pretty well. I did put my mineral powder concealer over it to kind of set it, but I'm not sure, maybe if I'm really dry I will use it in this fashion, but otherwise it's just easier to just do the one step with the powder. I feel like I get better coverage that way, but it is definitely very creamy and very nice, and this is kind of the first cream concealer that I've used in a long time, so I'm not sure how it compares to others, but I do like it, and I will use it on those drier days. Then we have the Eyebrow Treat and Tame. Treat part clear gel with this kind of brush, and the brush isn't sponge, it's got like little tiny hairs, if you can see that. So kind of nourishes your eyebrows. Brush it on. I have brushed it on at night before I go to bed. It's not really like sticky or hard or anything like that. It just kind of disappears. So I do like it. I'm not sure that I saw any huge difference, nor did I expect to see any huge difference. They didn't like all grow super thick the next day or anything, but definitely nice to condition and give your eyebrows that little extra special treatment. Then the Tame part. Let me show you this brush. The one thing I don't like about this is this brush, because see how thick it is, and it doesn't come to a point like normal mascara brushes. So see, next to the thin part of my eyebrow, look how huge this is. I don't like that part of it. So what I did is I used like an extra mascara wand that I have, because most mascara wands come to that nice little point, that little tip, and so that's easier to use. And as I feel it does feel a little hard, which I mean is good because that's what's providing the hold, but not too hard. And the color of it ended up matching my eyebrows. It's pretty light. This color is light. So if you're kind of a dark blonde or light brown, which is what I sort of am, don't know which one, probably the brown, this color is good. I think the thing that really makes this work or not work for people is whether the color matches you, because if it's completely off, you know, it's not really gonna work for you. So I guess if this ends up being your color, then this is a pretty decent product, and if it's off in color, then it's kind of useless to you. Next I have the Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. You can see that there. And hopefully you can see those nice sparkles. The blush has more sparkle in it than the bronzer, and it's kind of a pretty gold sparkle, but the bronzer does have some sparkle in it. Now, I don't have it on right now or anything, but I did play around with it a little bit earlier, and the bronzer is quite deep, but I think if you just go really lightly with it, see how dark it is? So somebody as pale as myself, I was able to get it to work when I was playing around with it earlier. You just have to just barely touch it with your brush and just be really gentle with it, but it works. It's not like a red orangey bronzer, it's like a nice brown, and the blush is kind of a pinky peach, more pinky, with some gold shimmer to it. So they're both very pretty, and I do like them both. And this last product I've been in love with is the Golden Bronzer Palette. You can see that has kind of like a shimmer, but the shimmer is so fine, it's almost like a sheen, like golden kind of glow that it gives you. Sorry, my dogs are kind of fighting here. And so it's so pretty. I'm going to try to swatch this for you really quickly. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but I've been really loving it. It's not too dark at all, and I'm so pale, and this doesn't come out dark at all on me. And some of these shades are light, and they can be kind of like a highlighter shade. I don't know if you can see that. See, they're all so light. It's not like this looks super dark. On the bottom here is that darkest shade. So just like a really pearly golden glow. So if you want to give yourself that glow, this is so wonderful. And I've just been loving it.